Hello Cules, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. And the day after Bartomeu has resigned as Barcelona president, Barcelona have gone and beaten Juventus by 2-0 away from home in the Champions League group stages. It's been a great 48 hours for us fans, and I'm sure Cules all around the world will be absolutely loving this. But now, let's forget about Bartomeu, let's get on to the football, because this was a masterful away performance from Ronald Koeman's Barcelona in the Champions League in such a big moment following a torrid week. There's so much to come up, guys, because I've got a lot to say on this one. I'm absolutely over the moon, and I'm sure you guys are too. So let's get going. And let's actually start with Ronald Koeman's team selection here. Quite an interesting lineup, maybe. Look at the defence. Serginho Dest was benched, I think was the big thing everyone was looking out for and thinking, oh, goodness me, why on earth has that happened? But Roberto came in, and to be fair, I thought he had a really, really good game at right back, and away from home in the Champions League is a sort of game where Roberto really doesn't like. You know, maybe at home in the Camp Nou at La Liga, he's well suited to the right back role, but honestly, away from home in the Champions League, he usually struggles in that role, but he was really, really good tonight. Araujo, of course, was partnering Lenglet. Araujo actually had to go off injured in the 45th minute, really, and it was actually De Jong who played the second half at centre-back, meaning we were able to bring Busquets into midfield, and honestly, the number 5 for Barcelona was absolutely excellent in helping us control the game. Jordi Alba was at left-back, of course, and Lenglet, I don't know if I mentioned, was at left centre-back, of course. In midfield, we started with PJANIĆ and De Jong. Thought PJANIќ was absolutely excellent, and also, guys, Busquets, when he came on, superb. And then up front, guys, again, you know, we never really know what to expect from Ronald Koeman's front four in all truth, but he went with, well, Griezmann and Messi, which is what we expected, definitely, and then also, guys, Pedri, who seems to be an absolute favourite of Ronald Koeman in all truth. He was, again, out there, out on the left-hand side, really, for most of the game, and also Ousmane Dembélé was getting the start. He got an early goal, and he looks really, really good this season, Dembélé. When he plays, you know, he can be a bit lazy, a bit erratic sometimes, he loses the ball here and there, but he looks like the wonderful player that we thought we had signed from Dortmund. So quick, you know, he's so dangerous on the ball, and I think he's really unpredictable for defenders. You know, Juventus defenders, for example, they just couldn't keep up with Dembélé for large parts of the game, and he got us the first goal. And honestly, it was an interesting lineup from Koeman. I thought it really worked. I just want to give the team as a whole massive credit, and I'll keep doing that as the video goes on. I thought it was an excellent Barcelona performance, and I think Ronald Koeman definitely got rid of a lot of critics he had, because I've always been behind him. I think it's so obvious to see the progress the team is making, but I think today, after a performance and a result like that, following a week that we've just had, that's massive, and I hope it will be. But if we do go on to the match action, guys, and it was really action-packed from the minute 0 to 90, if we're being honest with ourselves. It started really, really lively. Barcelona were pressuring Juventus. I thought we probably had the better 10-15 minutes of the game. It's Griezmann, actually, who has the first real good chance. He cracks one off the post just outside the 6-yard box following some really good play from PJANIќ, and also PJANIќ had a long shot saved, and PJANIќ then just moments later literally passed the ball straight to Juventus in our penalty area. A great challenge from Lenglet to bail us out there, and Lenglet was absolutely excellent on the night, getting back to his best form, and that was really important because he's definitely also had some critics this season, so to see him back in the team and doing very, very well out there in a Champions League night like this one was wonderful. But like I say, guys, it was a really, really hectic start. A lot of chances here and there, but I think Barcelona probably were the better team. Messi had a few shots just going wide of the post, and maybe he isn't his prolific self this season, but it was actually about the 15th minute where Barcelona take the lead, and in my opinion, a deserved lead, and it's Ousmane Dembélé, guys. What a lovely goal this is. It's a wonderful spray, if you want, wide from Lionel Messi, and Dembélé, he picks up the ball, he drives at the defenders, he does his little fake shot, the trademark of Ousmane Dembélé, and he cracks a shot on goal. And I think most people will say, look, it takes a massive and wicked deflection, and it does, but it's all about Dembélé taking players on, getting the shot on. If you don't shoot, you don't score, and Dembélé is one of those players where maybe it's not always unbelievably, wonderful and with such great technique, but he really drives at defenders. He makes things happen, and he is a danger for opposition. It's as simple as that, and I think we've been missing that. He cracks the shot, it takes a massive deflection, I think it's off Bonucci, and just wallops into the top corner. It looks really, really satisfying in the end, but for Barcelona, an away goal in the Champions League, and I know it's only in the group stage, but away to Juventus, even though they're missing players like Ronaldo, it's really, really bright. And the rest of the first half was an interesting one. I think we did progress on just a little bit. We had some good chances here and there, like I was saying. Pedri had a few good touches. He was mostly better in the second half, though, as we'll be getting on to. But it was actually Juventus, really, that crept back into the game, in my opinion. And Maybe we weren't so good in that first half. I think the second half we were superb, and that's the fitness that I'll be getting onto later also about Ronald Koeman's side. We look a lot better at managing games and staying in them for long periods of time. But I think we let ourselves slip a bit in the first half. Morata himself got 2 offside goals. He can definitely count himself unlucky today. I thought he was Juventus' best player. He was causing our defence massive issues. He's quick, he's a poacher in the box, and he actually had the ball in the back of the net 3 times in total. 2 of them called for offside immediately, and they were the correct decisions. And then the third, guys, they gave it as the goal initially, but it was clearly offside. But as a whole for Morata, a really, really sad evening, you'd say. You know, I thought he had a good game for Juventus, had the ball in the back of the net 3 times, but didn't score. And for me, that would be a bit of a worry for our defence. We left him a bit open. He terrorised us a little bit, in all truth. But ultimately, you know, Juventus didn't get a goal, and they probably didn't deserve one. Morata on himself had a good night, but I think we were so superior to Juventus. I mentioned the little 15-minute period Juventus had at the end of the half there, and Barcelona probably weren't at our best. But if we move on to the second half, guys, Barcelona were absolutely wonderful. We really were. And like I said earlier when discussing the lineup, it was De Jong who actually dropped back into centre-back. Araujo had to go off injured. We hope that's nothing serious because we really do not have any defenders right now. But when Busquets came onto the pitch, and Busquets gets so many critics, but we absolutely dominated Juventus. We ran straight through them. The passing, the execution of everything, the quick little flicks, the touches, the precision in our play. It was a wonderful second half performance from Barcelona, can I just say. And I don't want to get too drawn into the fact that, you know, Morata had a goal disallowed, for example, or little bits and bobs here and there, or chances in the game, because Barcelona had a whole heap of chances in the second half, and our finishing is an issue. I don't know what's going on up front, but we do not look that clinical at all. We only made it 2-0 in the 90th minute, but it was a brilliant performance from Ronald Koeman's Barcelona. I said I'd get onto it. The fitness is so much better in this team. We're running over sides at Juventus at their home ground. That second half from Barcelona was masterful. We dominated them. We have youth. We have freshness in our play. PJANIĆ and Busquets just ran the show in there. Messi came at come deep. Even Griezmann had an alright game, and he probably should have scored, but Griezmann was so much better than he was in the league games we've seen prior to this. He really was. So many positives for Barcelona tonight. Such a good evening, and great 48 hours, in fact, for us Barcelona fans all around the world. And I just want to touch on that second half performance, the team performance as a whole. Give credit to all of them. I thought it was genius from Barcelona for large parts of the game. Ronald Koeman deserves massive credit. He's transforming this team, and the sooner everyone realises it, the better, because we are coming here right to the top, in my opinion. We've got a good setup. Things aren't going to just go swimmingly immediately. As you guys have seen, bad defeat to Madrid, bad defeat to Getafe, slipped up against Sevilla. It's not just a click of the fingers, but already, guys, so early on, in a depleted team, in a chaotic Barcelona, Koeman's come in, he's changing things, he's been definitely improving this team, and this was the sort of fixture I looked out for at the start of the season when Koeman came in. Can we go away in the Champions League? Can we compete physically? Can we really dominate a game? Yes, we can. Make no mistake about how poor Juventus were tonight. They look massively below par, and it's worth me noting that, honestly. They really do. Pedri's Juventus, I don't really know what's going on there. They're dropping points left, right and centre. They have very little attack without Ronaldo on the pitch, in all truth. And like I say, Morata, he did his best, but they look massively below par to be challenging for a Champions League and even a Serie A, guys. But honestly, give Koeman's Barca credit. We've done really well tonight, and it was a great win, this. It really was. And I think I've said all I really have to say. I'll touch on a few individual performances mainly, look throughout the whole team, and I think everyone deserves massive praise. I think Roberto at right back was really good. I saw him in the lineup and I thought, that's maybe not the best decision, but he had a great game at right back. You look at Lenglet at the heart of defence, wonderful. He's a favourite of mine, and I'd probably give him more praise than maybe he deserves, but he was wonderful again tonight, Lenglet. So composed, very stern in the tackle. Jordi Alba looks a different player this season, simple as that. Way fitter, and I know I use the word fitter, but I just think last season the fitness of Barcelona probably wasn't spoken about enough. We couldn't compete in matches. 60th minute, the team was dead. Not anymore. 60th minute now under Koeman is where we thrive. We're fitter, we're much sharper than the opposition. We look to dominate matches, and I bring that over to the midfield. When Busquets came on in the second half, when he was next to PJANIĆ there, some of the neat little flicks, the touches, it was wonderful. And you look on the wings, guys, DEMBÉLÉ, massive praise. He got us an early goal. It was essentially the match winner if we speak about it, you know. Messi got a penalty late on. He deserved the goal, definitely Messi. Another great performance from our captain. But DEMBÉLÉ looks like a really sharp winger when he's on form. He's very dangerous against opposition. And Pedri, guys, clearly a favourite of Koeman and a favourite of all of us fans around the world, I'm sure, because Pedri looks like one of those top youngsters, and I'm hoping we see a lot more of Pedri, and I think we will under Koeman. He clearly is getting a lot of football. He looks like a great player, and honestly, another massive game for him under his belt, and another great performance. Griezmann, maybe not his best game again, but to be honest, this season it's probably been the best we've seen Griezmann. If I'm being honest with myself, and if we're being honest with you guys, Griezmann hasn't been that good this season. But for me, he improved again tonight, and all around the team, well done is what I want to say. Well done to Koeman, well done to Barcelona, well done to all those players. This was a big win, guys, it really was, and that's where I'm going to leave this video. Leave all your thoughts in the comments down below. For me, this was a great evening. It was a brilliant win for Barcelona. Such an important one in the group also, which we cannot forget. We've now got 6 points out of 6, and we put ourselves in a great position to go ahead and be the top spot come December, come mid-December really, which is when the group stage will be ending. And that's where this video is going to come to an end. Please do drop a like if you did enjoy it. Leave all your thoughts in the comments down below. Let's build up the Barca Universal community. Bartomeu has gone. We're definitely improving as a team. Give it time. Get behind this team, because for me, they clearly have it within them to produce something special. Maybe a few more players needed, maybe a few other little things needed, but we're on the right track. I'll see you guys very soon. We've got Alaves on the weekend. Back to La Liga now. Back to getting 3 points, please. I'll see you guys then for the match preview on the Friday. Until then, enjoy yourselves, enjoy this win, and goodbye.